my name is Wendy and I'm going to talk about my spirit quest. To begin with my life, I was born on September 19 on 1994 here in Ciudad Obregón. My mom had me in a natural way and I was born in a clinic of nuns called Santa Margarita. When I was 4 years old, I entered kindergarten and I was nominated to be the queen of school. Fortunately, I won. It was not like a dream come true, but it was good to be part of something thing that I loved. When I turned 7 years old, my parents gave me my first guitar. It was a little guitar for a little girl, which I was. I didn't like to learn to play it in a professional way, but I learned the basics. Then I entered middle school and I changed of sport. I used to play to run. I used to run and I used to win a lot of gold medals. But suddenly it became a part of my past, and I took a decision. I decided to change of sport to basketball because I discovered that I was good and I like to try something new. So I changed and I leave running behind my back. Then in third grade, I made my first communion, and I consider this a very important thing because a very important thing as a part of my religious life. So it's important to me. Maybe for not for others, but for me. But yes, for me. When I was in fifth grade, I bought my first dog with my own money. And I named it Jeffrey Berto. Why Jeffrey Berto? Because here, Jeffrey Berto. Jeffrey, the first part of his name, I took it from an episode from SpongeBob SquarePants, and the other part I don't really remember. So I took the two names and put them together to sound really strange. Not like the normal names for your dog. I want to say what I want to say about my dog is that he's my everything, and I love him. And the sad part is that he doesn't love me. I think because I didn't gave him the right education for a dog, and instead of that, I made him a little aggressive. But I don't care, I love him and I kiss him every time I can. After that, I entered and graduated from junior high, and what describes the most my junior high and what I consider special is that I used to be the only girl in the school choir. There were like 10 boys and one girl, that was me. I had this red guitar that I named Roxy because I took it from a movie called August Rush. I didn't care about that because I love to play music, my guitar. It was not something that I regretted to do. Then, when I was in high school in first semester, I had the opportunity to go to a Jonas Brothers concert in Guadalajara City, and it was obviously a dream come true. I still don't believe that I saw them in live, and I went alone to the concert, but I didn't care. I sang all of their songs till the end with all my heart, along with the other fangirls. Then, when I was in fourth semester, I learned to drive, and I considered it as my biggest personal goals because I used to thought that I was never going to learn, but with the practice and a lot of practice, I became like like a master driving. And after that, in where was it? Fourth in fourth semester, I went to Mega Misiones 2012 to Quiriego Town. And there with a group of 10 girls, we used to bring the words of God to the people in town. We used to play with the children, go to the church, and even teach to pray to some people that didn't know how to do it, or even people that didn't know what religion they were. And so it was one of my biggest experience because it was something that I had never done before. I made a lot of friends and I really enjoyed the time there. And then in the summer of 2012, I worked for 2 months in Cinepolis Bellavista. Um, I always wanted to work there. I have always loved to go to the movies, but when I worked there, I realized how different was to work than to go and have fun, because it was I had a good pay, but with a really hard work. I even don't know if I ever going to work there, but who knows? Maybe I will. Who knows? And then to end up with my spirit quest, I would like to end up with a quote that I found on the internet, and I like it when I read it. So it goes like this. One day you're 18 and you're planning for someday, and then quietly, without you ever really noticing, someday is today, and then someday is yesterday, and this is your life. What I like to tell here to the people is that never leave the things you want. Never leave the things tomorrow. No, how can I explain it? Never leave for tomorrow what you can do today, because maybe next day you will have obstacles. I don't know how to say it, like not opportunities or regrets. So live young, wild, and free. And and thank you for your attention.